if you're between the age of 16 and 22 or 23, I have something in this video that is going to help you transform your skincare game. Skincare doesn't have to be overwhelming. You don't need those 10-step routine. You don't need the most expensive product. All you need is the right ingredient to transform your skin. And knowing that your skin hasn't fully developed, you do not want to be using extremely harsh product on your skin. So if you're a teenager, watch till the end of this video. I have something that is going to transform your skin. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel, and today's video I have something for my young girls who are still in university, maybe secondary school, that you guys have been seeing all this skincare product, all this skincare advice up and down. Maybe you're confused, maybe you don't even know where to start from. So I've decided to do something for you that is not going to break your bank, because obviously I consider the fact that you're probably earning an allowance. You do not have the luxury of money to spend on products like some grown people. So I'm going to curate a routine for you that is not going to break your bank, that if you save towards it, you can be able to maintain this routine while still have a glowing skin. If you have acne, because it's very normal that at this age you might be having acne here and there, I'm also going to tell you how you can effectively treat this routine. So first of all, you have to know your skin type, right? I'm always saying this. What do you know your skin type? Are you an oily skin? Are you a dry skin? Are you a combination skin? Because if you know your skin type, you will know how to choose the products that are going to effectively serve your skin and not waste money on buying the wrong product, because now it's not the time for you to be gambling and say, oh, let me try this one, try that one. You don't have that, luxury of funds. So know your skin type. If you have an oily skin, know that. If you have a dry skin, know that. If you have a combination skin, that means you have a mix of both oily skin and dry skin, know that now. Now, if you want to know if you have a combination skin, it means your nose area, your T-zone gets oily, while other parts of your face gets very dry. While for oily skin, everywhere is oily. After doing your skincare, give it the next, maybe 10 to 20 minutes, your face gets oily. If you have dry skin, products don't stay on your face. It gets easily dry, easily ashy, and and gets white easily. So that is how you know. Now, let us get into the basic product you need. We're going to start from a facial wash, because that is the first step you need in your routine. You need a facial cleanser. Now, if you are on a budget, I'm going to highly advise you to get any of the simple face washes. You're going to have them on the screen here. Simple face washes are effective. They get rid of all the dirt on your skin, and they are very, very affordable. Now, depending on the kind of skin type you have, it doesn't really matter here. Cleanser is cleanser, okay? Just make sure that you get a very, very good cleanser from Simple. Also, Face Facts also has amazing and affordable cleansers. Now, for the Face Facts cleansers, we have the oil foaming cleanser, we have the hydrating cleanser. Now, if you know that you have an oily skin, go for the Face Facts foaming cleanser. That is if you're choosing Face Facts. If you have oily skin, go for the Face Facts foaming cleanser. If you have a very dry skin or a combination skin, go for the Face Facts hydrating cleansers. These are one of the most affordable facial cleansers you can get on the market as a beginner. Okay, so now that we have spoken about the first step, your cleansers, let us go into toners. Now, if you ask me, you don't need a toner. You do not need a toner, but if you must get a toner, then you can either get the Face Fact, the Simple facial toner, or the Sterling toner, because these are affordable ones. If you leave me out, ask you to pick between getting a toner or a serum, so that if you have a dry skin, if you have a very dry skin, you can get a toner and then skip maybe the next serum I'm going to mention. So you can get either the Simple sodium toner. That one is very affordable. It goes for like maybe 4,000 to 5,000 naira. Or the Sterling toner. Sterling has even launched 3 new variants of toners, which are very, very affordable and also very good to just soothe your skin and hydrate your skin. So toners, from any of the brands I have mentioned are affordable and it will not break your bank. If you're an oily skin girl, skip this toner and let us go straight into your serum. Now, as a beginner, you don't need the 101 step routine. You don't need 3 or 4 toners. You would either choose between a vitamin C toner or a niacinamide toner. Either of these two. You don't need to get the both of them. Okay, so if you have a dull skin, if you know that your skin is not bright, you have a dull skin, maybe you have a little bit of hyperpigmentation and you do not have acne, go for the vitamin C serum. Let me say that again. If you know you have a dull skin, meaning your skin is not bright as you want it to be bright, you do not have an acne prone skin, you do not have an oily skin, you do not have, a lot of pimples here and there, and you have a dry skin, go for a vitamin C serum. This will brighten your skin. If you know you have an oily skin or a combination skin and you are acne prone, that you have a lot of acne, a lot of pimples, go and get a niacinamide serum. You can either get the one from Face Fact or you get the one from Estelle. And the one from Estelle has 10%, which could be high for some people. So if you know that you have a very sensitive skin, just get the Face Fact niacinamide serums. These are all affordable ones. But if you feel like, Face Fact is too expensive, Estelle is cheaper for you, go and get the Estelle, niacinamide serum. So this is how you buy product. So as an oily skin person now, you don't need to go and get a toner. All you need is your niacinamide to help you control your oils and to help you manage your acne, because niacinamide also helps to do that. It also helps with skin texture. So if you don't have a smooth skin texture, you don't have your skin is rough, your skin produces a lot of oil, that's why you can get niacinamide and skip the toner. But if you have a very dry skin, you can maybe get the toner and get a vitamin C serum. But like I said, you don't need a toner. It's only if you have a dry skin you can get a toner. Okay, so now that we have spoken about the facial cleansers, we've spoken about toners, we've spoken about serums and how to know if you need a serum, let us now go into facial moisturizers. Now when it comes down to facial moisturizers, they are really, really affordable ones now. We have the simple light moisturizer. Get the light moisturizer so that your face, especially if you have an oily skin, get the simple light moisturizer. This one is affordable and it gets the job done. A moisturizer helps to balance out your oil levels. It helps to moisturize your skin. Just because you have an oily skin doesn't mean you don't need a moisturizer. You need it because if your skin gets dehydrated, what will happen is that it will now want to moisturize itself, then produce more oil that will clog your pores and cause you acne. So you need a moisturizer. So Simple has a good moisturizer. Face Fact has a good moisturizer. But if you have an oily skin and you want to go for Face Fact, so go for the oil control cleanser moisturizer, oil control moisturizer, or the gel moisturizers. Don't go for the extremely moisturizing one because those ones can clog your pores. But if you have a very dry skin, you can get the Face Fact, normal moisturizing cream. Also, Estelle has a range of affordable face creams now. There are 3 variants that will be on the screen here. Just get any one that you can afford, because at this point, moisturizer is just to help you moisturize your skin. Get any one that is within your that you can afford within your budget and all of that. So moisturizer is the next step. Now that we have spoken about the moisturizers and the really affordable brands you can get, let us now go into sunscreen. Now, if you know that you do not have the luxury of money, you can decide to not get maybe a moisturizer and get a sunscreen. It's just that in the night you need a moisturizer. So what you can do is you can get both of them, right? But in the morning you can only use your sunscreen instead of your moisturizer, so that you can leave your moisturizer for your night time. Or you can get a moisturizer that is for both face and body. There are a lot of moisturizers that actually target your face and your body. I'll try to look for some of them here and put them on the screen. So that way you're killing 2 birds with one stone. Yes, you're killing 2 birds with one stone. You use your moisturizer for your body and your face. That way you don't have to get a facial moisturizer, so you can save some money. But the sunscreen You cannot skip it. It is so important. And some of the most affordable sunscreen, Esteline has really affordable sunscreens. You can get it. You can get the Biore UV sunscreen. These are also affordable sunscreens that are in the market. You can also get, Skin Aqua. Although Skin Aqua is a bit expensive, but if you can get it, you can get the Skin Aqua. You can also get, Nivea also has good sunscreens. But if you know that you do not have the luxury of money, just get either Esteline or you can get Biore UV. These are the very affordable ones. Now that we have spoken about your basic steps, if you are somebody that has an acne prone skin, like you have a lot of acne, I'm sure you guys would have heard about the whole tretinoin rage. Everybody's in tretinoin. You do not need tretinoin. You do not even need the retinol serum. Go and get adapalene. Adapalene is the most gentle form of the retinoid that will treat your acne without causing you any harm on your skin. You have pictures here. Adapalene is expensive. It is not cheap. So it's for those that are battling severe acne. And if you're serious about treating your acne, have a way you can save up some money, even if it's to remove money from your allowance every other month and keep it until you're able to afford to get adapalene. And you use adapalene only at night with your moisturizer and nothing else. Okay? So if it's acne, adapalene at night only. 3 times a week at night only. That would help you if you know that your own is really, really acne. And also, if you want to exfoliate your skin, which honestly speaking, you might not really need to because of, your financial constraints. But if you know you want to exfoliate your skin to reveal a brighter skin and, clear up your pores, you can decide to incorporate, maybe if you have an oily skin, you can use salicylic acid. If you have a dry skin, you can use lactic acid. If you have a combination skin, you can get, glycolic acid. But honestly, salicylic or lactic acid will do a good job for you because those are the most affordable ones, especially from Face Facts, right? So get either, if you are oily, get salicylic. If you are combination, you can use salicylic too. If you have a very, very dry skin, get lactic acid syrup. So how do you use these ones now? So the days that you are using your exfoliant, which is 3 times a week, use it in the morning. After washing your face, you go in with your salicylic acid serum first. Then you can follow in with niacinamide and then sunscreen. Then the other days you're not using your exfoliant, you can maybe go in with your, just your normal facial cleanser, maybe your toner if you want to, then your niacinamide, and then your moisturizer, and then your sunscreen. Remember, it is okay to skip moisturizers during the daytime and just go in with your sunscreen, especially if you have an oily skin. So this is just basic things you need as a beginner. Any other thing that is not mentioned here is not necessary. Okay? It is not necessary. When you have started earning some little money of your own, you can now start, exploring. But for now, if you have these basic things, your skin will thank you. Because trust me, you don't want to go and pile up products and then you come and have issues like skin barrier damage. You now have to spend more money to fix it. You know how much it costs to fix a skin barrier. So with this simple routine, trust me, you do not need to, have any problem. And also, if you're using salicylic acid, you can also use it at night as well. So what you can do is, so that you can split your routine, use your niacinamide in the morning, use your salicylic acid in the evening. That's if you don't have acne. But if you have acne, adapalene at night only and moisturizer, and that is it. If this video has helped you, if you have gained some clarity, if you now know where to start from, please like, share. If you have any question, ask me in the comment section. If you have any, want me to recommend, you want a cheaper version or recommend something, ask me in the comment section and I would respond to you as soon as I see your comment. Thank you guys for watching and make sure you subscribe and have an amazing day. Bye guys.